Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Fun Size. Yes, the show where I take a look at some food items that I've found that I think I'll enjoy, and I think you might as well. So, I'm sure you've seen the title of the video, which is probably why you clicked on it. So with that said, we're just going to jump right into taking a look at this stuff. Nothing up my sleeve, nothing up my other sleeve. Ipso facto collapsum. Ta-da! We're going to be taking a look at the new Kellogg's, Little Debbie branded, Cosmic Brownies cereal. That's right, they took those brownies where they put like sprinkles on top of them. I'll be honest, it has been a long time since I've had a Cosmic Brownie, so I'm not sure what those rainbow pieces are anymore. If I'm remembering correctly, they were like little tiny Hershey Kisses, but they were wrapped in a candy coating like an M&M. So we're going to be getting to try the cereal based on the brownie that's coated in those little candy-coated chocolate pieces, I think. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know in the comments section down below. Alright, so as per usual, we're going to take an overview of the entirety of the box. Well, the majority of the box. There's nothing really fancy on the bottom, there never usually is. Nor on the top. But as for the other sides, let's get started. Okay, so they were able to take the brownie aspect and turn it into this little crunchy square. And we'll start with this side over here. Cosmic Brownies cereal. Crispy brownie puffs with rainbow chips. That's all it really says on the side, and that's all it really needs to. And on the front of it, obviously, we have an image of a Cosmic Brownie, which it looks like they kind of cropped from the front of a box of Little Debbie cakes. By the way, not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but y'all knew that by now. Or if you're new to my channel, I'm just never sponsored by any of the things that I take a look at least to this point. It could change in the future. There could be a company that sees one of my reviews and goes, hey, I like this guy's style, and they might give me a sponsorship, but I doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. Anyway, so it looks like they cropped a picture from one of the boxes of the Little Debbie Cosmic Brownies, but that's all they really had to do. And then, of course, they've got the bowl with the Cosmic Brownies shooting around. And the one thing I don't understand, if they're supposed to be Cosmic Brownies, why isn't it like a space theme, They've they've got the stars up here, sure, but it doesn't really read as space to me, It's like there's no little astronauts, there's no aliens, there's no planets in the background. There's no planet Brownie, and these are just like asteroids floating around it. And it's a couple of stars at the top, a rainbow, and brownies. It confuses me, rather. But enough of that. Let's move on to the back of the box. Okay, so we've got some nice little activities on the back of the box. Give y'all a bit of a close-up overview of it. You'll have to pardon me. I'm still trying to figure out my lighting setup, and I'm trying to keep that glare from my lamps off of the box. But anyway, there's that. Let's see, we've got a word find up here. But before we get into that, let's just jump right up to this little blurb up here from Little Debbie herself. Hi, it's me, Little Debbie, with big news. Kellogg's put all the yummy chocolate flavor of my Cosmic Brownies into a delicious, crispy, crunchy, great-tasting cereal. That's just the way I picture she talks, because, she's got that little bonnet on, and she looks like a little Southern belle, Okay, so the word search puzzle. Find and circle these words. Not right now, Little Debbie. Maybe later. Hiding horizontally, vertically, and diagonally in the grid. Spoon, bowl, milk, chocolate, cosmic, brownie, tasty, crunch, fudge, dessert, Debbie. Or is it dessert Debbie? Sometimes it's hard to tell because they'll take like two words to go right next to each other, and like whatever word processor they're using will take the second word and put it below the first word if, the text box isn't wide enough. Editing me, go ahead and show them real quick. See, like, we'll put Little Debbie right here, okay, at a certain font size. And then right about here, we'll squish the box down a little bit, and the Debbie over here is going to go whoop, down here. See? It could have been a technical error, or those could be two separate words. The world
may never know.
Okay, so then we got this picture up here. How sweet. That's Little Debbie herself handing out yummy snacks. And that is actually a publicity photo of the little 4-year-old girl that they chose. I believe she was the niece of Little Debbie, not Little Debbie, the niece of the founder of the Little Debbie company, or the granddaughter. I know it's one of those two. But that was an original photo of her when they initially started using her for publicity. Okay, did you know the Galactic Treats Cosmic Brownies were originally inspired by the cosmic bowling trend? I did not know that, and I'm sure not many of you did either. The very first Little Debbie bakery was in Collegedale, Tennessee, and they're still baking. Okay, I didn't know that either. Good to know. A Star is Born. Cosmic Brownies hit the shelves in September of 1999. Okay, now it's starting to make a little bit more sense why it's called Cosmic Brownies. It would have made a lot more sense if these came out in like 1968, 1969, during the the space race that we were going through at the time. These things would have been a great tie-in for that, and that would mean that they would have had a hilariously long longevity. Not hilariously long, an extensively long longevity. Now let's see. The first chocolate brownie was made in America in the early 1900s. Okay. Why are cosmic brownies like anti-gravity? And of course they have the answer upside down. Because you can't put them down. I beg to differ. I'd put them down right on my leg. Thankfully, I didn't land on a corner. It didn't land on a corner on my leg, and I'm not in pain right now. Why is astronomy so hard to learn? And of course, the answer is upside down yet again. Because most of it is over your head. Really? Okay, so next we move to this little activity down here. The Which Came First game. Can you guess them? Or can you guess when each Little Debbie snack was introduced compared to these well-known things? And the answers are on the bottom of the box. So I guess there are some interesting things to look at on the bottom of the box. Okay, we have the first wireless TV remote or the oatmeal cream pie. Which came first? I'm going to guess the oatmeal cream pie came first. So we're just going to quickly dip on down to the bottom of the box, and they're upside down the way I was holding it. Nope. Okay, the TV remote came out first in 1955, and oatmeal cream pies came out in 1960. Okay, next, the groovy lamp. It's a frickin' lava lamp. Call it a lava lamp. It's not... Here, let me just... if I can get it up in front of the camera. Don't you dare take that out of context. See, it calls it a groovy lamp when it is obviously a lava lamp. Or the Nutty Buddy bars. So we turn the box over. Oh wait, I'm supposed to guess. I'm going to say the lava lamp came first and Nutty Buddies came out second. Let's see. The Nutty Buddy bar came out in 1960. The Groovy Lamp came out in 63. Okay. Or wait, no. 63, 80. 63. I was right. Okay. So next we have the International Space Station or the Cosmic Brownies. I think the space station came out first because I believe that was built sometime during the 70s and or 80s. And we already know these came out in 1999. It says it somewhere up here earlier on in the box. So, just double checking myself. The space station first, Cosmic Brownies second. Now let's see. Nope. There we go. The Cosmic Brownies came out in 1999. The space station... Huh. Okay, I was off by about like 20 or 30 years. The space station was made in 1998, but the Cosmic Brownies came out in 1999, so I'm still correct. Okay, so I guess that also does kind of make the cosmic aspect of the name of these things a little more valid. Kind of gives it a little more, what's the word I'm looking for here? Come on, brain, work with me. Sense. It makes a little more sense. Alright, and then on to the last one. Now, which of these do you think came first, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to give you a couple minutes, and you write your answers down in the comments below. Do you think the first pocket calculator came first? Or the Swiss rolls came first? I'll give you 10 seconds. Do 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 do. I'm not sure if I can do this. Copyright claims are so weird these days. Okay. You put your answers down in the comments. Give me an extra couple seconds. Remember, Swiss rolls or pocket calculator. Which came first? Survey says that Swiss rolls were invented in 1960 and the first pocket calculator came out in 1971. Okay, so the Swiss rolls actually came first. I would not have guessed that. Okay. Now, let's see, we looked at that, we looked at all these, we looked at this, we talked with her, did that. Okay, oh, I almost completely forgot. For those calorie conscious, like myself, let's take a look at the nutrition facts on the side of the box. Okay, so there are about 9 servings per box, per container, if you will. Serving size is 1 1/3 cup, or 38 grams. The calories, the cereal by itself, that's 150. And with 3/4 of a cup of skim milk, remember we use whole milk around here, so my particular calorie count is going to be a little off from this one. But with a 3/4 cup of skim milk added to it, the cereal becomes 210 calories. Wow, okay. Alright. So now we're going to rate the box itself. I'm going to say I like the rainbow aesthetic, and I like the fact that they were able to kind of recreate the cosmic brownies in a crunchy bite form. Because I don't know if y'all saw when I was giving the close-ups of the box, but here, have another look. They actually put the little rainbow sprinkle thingies on the cereal itself. So, honestly, there's not a whole lot going on with this box. They just kind of expanded the artwork from the Little Debbie snack cake boxes. But, yeah, going with my usual scale, we'll start at 5. I'm going to give this a 6. Just because I don't know, it's not very creative to me. Again, I like the rainbow, I like the fact that they were able to kind of incorporate a cosmic, kind of a space theme. Although I don't know why Little Debbie's floating around in space without a helmet on. She's going to suffocate. But then again, she's been a perpetual 4-year-old? Yeah, that's how old the original girl was that they used for these. Perpetual 4-year-old for 50 years? So who knows, she might be able to survive in space. Okay, so, yeah, a 6, remember that a 6 for the rating for the overall cover of the box, the overall... Okay, no, I'll be a little bit nicer than that, because they've got this going on the back. They actually have, what's the word, activities on the back of the box. They were kind of creative with that, because you don't see word searches on cereal boxes very much anymore. Okay, we'll give it a 7. And remember that. Forget the 6. Just push that aside. 7. 7. Okay. Now, with that out of the way, let's open up the box and get a whiff of the contents. Alright, the box has been opened. Now, given my track record with these flimsy plastic bags on the inside, let's see if I can open this up without, ripping it to shreds. Moment of truth. Careful. Easy now. That's it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Just gotta peel it right along this little seam on the top. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. And by we, I mean I. I got the bag open without shredding it. I'm actually happy with myself over that. It's the little victories, you know? That's how I got where I am today, just celebrating the little victories in my life. So now then, with the bag open, let's get a whiff of that thing and see how it smells. Ooh, that actually smells really nice. It's got a nice, rich, chocolatey aroma. The best I can equate it to... Okay, let's say you're frosting a cake. And you just pop the top off of whatever brand of frosting it is, and you just peeled back that little foil sealing, seal on the top. And you get that first whiff of that chocolate frosting. That is exactly what that smells like to me. Okay. Now to give y'all a bit of a close-up of the actual cereal pieces. Okay, I'm seeing one thing that's kind of different. The actual cereal pieces, or at least this first one, has kind of a hole through the middle of it. It's got a belly button. And the ones on the box don't really seem to have that... Oh wait, yes they do. It's just not as prominent on the cereal pieces on the box. See how they've got like a little dot right in the dead center? Whereas the ones in the box have like a huge gaping navel. Okay, so we've given it a look and we've compared it to the actual, the image on the box. So now we're going to try one dry, as we usually do. So, okay, nice and crunchy. And then when my saliva hit it, it just kind of dissolved. It's got that rich chocolate flavor that I was looking for. Okay. So far, dry, I like it. Now let's see, after we apply it to my handy dandy cereal bowl mug, I should say, and apply milk to it, if they're still going to hold up. I've gone to the dark side. Oh no. Alright, not going to put that much in there, because I've learned from my mistakes. And then, as per usual, we're going to roll down that bag. To preserve freshness. And then we're going to try and close it up. Hey, it actually sealed. Considering how bloated and bulged out the sides of the box were a moment ago, I'm honestly a little surprised about that. Okay, the box has been put on the floor, and we grab our handy-dandy cup of milk. So for y'all's sake, I'm going to hold it up so you can see, sort of, as I apply the milk. And my grip is slipping, so I'm just going to bring it back down a bit, and there we go. That's all the milk from this cup into that one. Alright. So, let's just move those around, get them dipped down into the milk so they can get all nice and hydrated. Last one. Okay. Now let's give it a taste. Okay, it's got a good flavor. But it seems kind of like the milk just dilutes that chocolate flavor. A little bit. Let me get another bite just to confirm for myself. Okay. My first assessment, they're better dry. You know, like if you're just going to be snacking on a little something, like you're making some trail mix or whatever, just throw some of this in there. Okay, but the more you eat it, the more it kind of softens up. It kind of starts to, the flavor kind of shifts a little bit. It's kind of like a chocolate-covered chocolate donut. But like one of those donut donuts, you know what I'm talking about? It's not bad. I still like it. And at least it doesn't have that weird kind of thing going for it that the almost burnt tasting oatmeal cream pie cereal that I had a while back had going for it. This actually tastes alright. Okay. Now let's review the cereal itself. So, on the one hand, it's a nice chocolate cereal, and I appreciate a nice chocolate cereal. As a matter of fact, I'm actually kind of fond of chocolate cereals. So we'll start with our usual rating. Okay, so we'll start at a 5. Without the milk on it, when they're just straight up dry little pieces of crunchy goodness, they instantly get a 6. Not a 6. They instantly get a 1 added to them. They get bumped up to a 6. But when you add milk to them, it loses a little something. I'm not precisely sure. Because, I mean, they still stay pretty crunchy. Although I can tell as I'm sitting here and as I was eating them, they're starting to get soggy pretty quickly. Okay, for these ones I'm going to give them a 6. They're just going to get a flat score of 6. Because after those first couple of bites, they really kind of start to falter a bit. But that's just my personal opinion. Now, the other question becomes, do I recommend them? Sure. I mean, if you like Cosmic Brownies and you like chocolate cereal, then yeah, I guess you would enjoy these. Just don't pour yourself as big of a bowl as I have here. Just maybe half of what I have here. And I'm kind of a big guy, so I kind of eat a little more than I should because I got a big appetite. That's why, you know, I have such big portions. But I gotta say, I'm not mad at them. They did a fairly decent job, I think, because again, it's been years, literal years, since I've had an actual Cosmic Brownie. With that said, let's see. We have the score for the box, which was a 7. Editing me, you can feel free to go back and reinsert the clip of me saying that. I'm fairly certain it was a 7. And for the cereal itself, we have a 6. There we go. I'll get that right one of these days. So we got a 6 over here, a 7 over here, and everyone who can do math obviously knows that the answer for that is 13. Been giving out a lot of 13s with the cereal lately, I think. The last few boxes of cereal I've had have gotten that score. But yes, the official Oxleymations fun size score of 13. Wherever it fits in. Editing me, just put it around me. Just make those words and that number fit around me as best as you can. All this superfluous nonsense, those are the words that just come out of my mouth. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for coming back and watching another one of my videos. I do truly and greatly appreciate it. If you like what you've seen here today, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon to be notified of future uploads once you are subscribed. You'll be glad you did. Feel free to share my videos with your friends. If you think they'll like them, heck, if you're not sure, share it anyway. You could be surprised. And with all of that, holiday hoobie-wuddy out of the way, I forgot to say that I appreciate each and every one of you. And for those of you who've made it this far, type the word baloney in the comment section down below. Anyway, with that said, this is your old pal Oxleymations, I don't know why that came out weird, saying cowabunga, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later.